Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the January 2021 readings, and this is for Scorpio. So that can apply to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And let's just jump into your cards and see what comes up for January. So keep in mind these are general readings, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you guys are looking for additional information into the whole year ahead, I do have the 2021 year ahead readings going deep into each month's energy for every single sign. So let's see what your overall energy is for January, Scorpio. You have a very graceful Judgment card there. It just kind of drifted out so softly. And let's see what the challenge is. It's the Wheel of Fortune energy. What's the advice? We've got two cards, Page of Wands and the Emperor for the advice position. And what is the outcome potential? Two of Wands. Okay, so Scorpio got three major arcana here and two Wands cards. So there's a lot of action this month for you. This is a major cycle change as well, but we'll get into that in a second. So the overall energy you guys are in right now, or in January in general, is the Judgment card. So this is like, it feels like a completion. It feels like there's a rebirth happening for you in a really major way, but it feels like it's not so much a rebirth as it is a reawakening. It just really feels to me like you're awakening to this power within you that maybe you've forgotten. And this could have been something that has been dormant for lifetimes. So this is actually really big energy. The Judgment card does speak of a call to action, rebirth, renewal, resurrection, calling up the past versions of yourself to reconcile with them. I get the sense though that instead of reconciling with the past versions of you, it's like you're calling them forth to activate the lessons and the blessings that they have to offer. So this could be working with your ancestors. This could be working with your past selves, your spirit guides, that kind of thing that can help you to integrate all of these lessons and blessings that you have from lifetimes after lifetime. So incarnations, you know, that kind of thing. The Wheel of Fortune is to do with karma. So you could be clearing some pretty hefty, major karmic cycles in January. This could have already started in December as well. So you're moving through a lot of these energies and releasing things. And by releasing negative karmic patterns, you're making a choice to clear room for positive karmic patterns to enter instead. So I always say, to all of my clients in soul realignment readings, we work with karma at soul level in the Akashic. And I always say, you know, karma is just choice. It's not a debt that you need to pay. It's not something that, you know, good equals good. It's more just the choices you make that are in alignment with you will allow you to be empowered, and the choices you make that are out of alignment with who you are at soul level lead to disempowering circumstances. So those are kind of like the cause and the effect, or the choice and the consequence. So for you, I get the sense that you're empowering yourself and you're really standing in this empowerment. That's why the Emperor is here as well. So these two together, it's like you're seriously taking responsibility and being accountable for your karma. And in doing so, you're seriously empowering yourself to a whole nother degree. And I feel like maybe you haven't even felt this way in lifetimes. So this is, you know, it's not just that you haven't felt this way in years here in this incarnation. It's like you haven't felt this way in multiple lifetimes, which is a really significant thing that you're doing here. And this is creating a whole new outlook for you. The Page of Wands in the advice position, it's like you are feeling optimistic, or at least you're being advised to feel optimistic and to set out on a new path, completely brand new. It's fresh, tabula rasa, blank slate. And the Emperor is here to help you make choices that will empower you. This could even be stepping into your leadership. And that doesn't have to mean leading other people. That can just mean you leading your own life with intention, with power, with a sense of responsibility that ultimately comes with that power. Of course, the challenge is clearing this karma, right? Clearing karma is not easy peasy. It is work, right? We have to bring things to our awareness. We have to accept the pattern for what it is. We have to understand how it got started in the first place. You know, what was the root cause? And then from there, we're able to shift our perspective enough that we can say, I don't want that result anymore. So I'm willing to change the patterns of behavior that keep leading me there. So the overall outcome, or the potential outcome energy that you have, because everything is in probabilities, timelines are infinite, and it's always based on your free will choice point in conjunction with the energies that you've kind of mapped out for your life. So it is a balance between fate and choice. And this is exactly what this card is saying. It's like you have the world in your hands, Scorpio, but you still have a choice to make. It's like either path you choose is good. There's no wrong path. There's no way to be off your path. And those past lifetimes where you weren't empowered and you weren't embodying your divinity, those were not off your path. That was part of your path. And there's always multiple options of how you can move forward. It's really just choosing the one that feels most aligned for you now. And that is a very subjective experience. So be open to feeling your way through this situation intuitively, instinctively. I get the sense that this is just going to be following your passion. That's it. It's like, does it make me feel passionate, excited, joyful, and empowered? Then that's a yes, go down that road. Does it make me feel stagnant, stuck, unhappy, and disempowered? Well, that's going to be a no. Don't go down that road. It's totally your free will, though. If you want to go down either one to explore them, it's not a bad thing, right? You learn a lot from going down the roads that maybe don't align best with you. So again, there's no wrong answer here. But let's get some clarifiers on these cards. So Judgment in the overall energy. Why is the Judgment card here? The Devil in reverse. Yeah, you're empowering yourself. You're breaking these karmic cycles, Scorpio. So proud of you. It's not easy work, but you're doing it and it feels so freeing. I just get this real sense of liberation here for you guys in January. It's really big, big, big energy. And the King of Swords. Yep, you're gaining a lot of clarity on what you've been doing behavior-wise in the past that's been disempowering you and limiting you. And you're gaining a whole new level of awareness from like this angelic perspective, right? That's your divine soul. And it's awakening the human aspect of you in this life. And it's allowing you to transcend some of those more limiting human behaviors like fear, suffering, sacrifice, disempowerment, addiction, toxic relationships. All of these things are a lot more clear to you now as to why you were choosing those. And in that clarity is where you have freedom and empowerment, because when you finally understand something, you then have the awareness and the want to change it. If you don't see it, you're obviously not going to be able to change it or want to change it because you don't see it. You're not aware of it. So you always have to bring things to your conscious mind first and foremost to be able to release them, and first and foremost to understand them. Because without understanding, we keep repeating things. Wheel of Fortune in the challenge position. But again, I always see challenges as opportunities. Queen of Swords. Okay, you've got some counterparts here. Queen and King of Swords. So this is the divine masculine and divine feminine aspect of the air element, which is to do with thought, beliefs, and communication. So I get the sense that this is a big month for you in terms of uniting these aspects of yourself. That's what I really feel. This could be a partnership as well, or a relationship where you have really clear, honest communication. This could be just balance. Really, really, really powerful balance between you and another person, or these two aspects within yourself. I get the sense that these swords energies are helping you to clearly understand cycles from the past, clearly understand the choices and the mentality that were behind those cycles. And the swords are there to help cut that, it's like, cut that out. No more of that. Let's use that sword to just put an end to it and gain the clarity that we needed so that we can move forward with the lesson. It's like you're graduating is what it feels like. Queen of Swords, what else? Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Six of Swords and Four of Pentacles. So you're moving out of troubled waters. You're moving out of troubled waters that left you feeling discontent, bored, unhappy, unsatisfied, and stuck. And instead, you're finally willing to see things for how they really have been, from a higher, more objective perspective, because it's really hard to see the forest through the trees when you're right smack in the middle of it. It's like when you're experiencing something emotionally, subjectively, it's very difficult to take yourself outside of that and see it for, you know, what the higher perspective is. But it can be done, and you're doing that this month. Now, it is a little bit of a challenge for you, maybe even to get into that receptive mode, because the overall energy is the King of Swords, but the challenge is the Queen of Swords. So it's balancing the masculine and the feminine aspects of the mind. And the feminine aspect of the mind is receiving information. And the Four of Pentacles has difficulty receiving because it's questioning what it already has. It feels like it's a little bit wary of new things coming in. But the journey is necessary because it will take you out of the difficulties and challenges that you've been experiencing in terms of disempowering choices, behaviors, or patterns. So it's a challenge, but it's part of this lesson. Okay, so Page of Wands and the Emperor. Page of Swords. And Seven of Cups. So the advice here is to get really clear on what you want. What makes you feel passionate? What gets you excited? What really draws your focus and your attention the most? And how can you work with that energy? From a beginner's mindset, being optimistic and moving forward. There may even be messages coming in that will support you this month, going forward as well. And let's get some clarifiers on the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here in the outcome position? The Six of Wands as well. So more Wands energy, success, victory after making a decision and coming to a conclusion. And the Ten of Cups. It came out a little sideways, but I'm going to take it upright because that's what I feel like it's meant to do. If you guys can hear my cat eating in the background, I'm sorry. I'm filming right next to her food bowl pretty much. So the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups, this is a really good omen for you guys that the probable outcome will be victory and success, harmony, contentment, fulfillment, emotional, all of the emotional happiness that you've been wanting, all of the emotional contentment that you haven't had after years of discontent, boredom, stuckness, stagnancy, repeating cycles of limitation. This is empowerment, really. I get the sense that you're stepping into that leadership position in your life, whether you're leading other people or you're just leading your own choices, your own life. You're taking your power to direct the course and the flow of each incarnation, starting right now in this one. And this is lifetimes worth of work culminating in this incarnation for you. So this is a big achievement, and it's something to be aware of. It's something to be proud of because you've earned it essentially. And if you're not quite at this point yet, you have the opportunity to get there. You have the opportunity to clear this karma and see things from a new perspective. So let's grab an oracle card to close out the reading. And if you guys are still here and you're resonating, leave a dog emoji down below to represent no more of that devil energy. Not that dogs are devils, but in this deck, because it's the cat tarot, the dog is the devil. I love it. So let's grab one of these oracle cards as your final message, Scorpio. Power. Yes, power. And Scorpio, in your highest expression, using your power with your intuition and your ability to dive deep into some of this shadow work is exactly what you're about. So use that power, call on Archangel Metatron and use some clear quartz to help focus and align your personal power so that you can clearly clearly clear some of these karmic patterns that no longer serve you. So that is your reading for January 2021, Scorpio. I really hope that you resonated and that you benefited from the messages here today. If you are looking to do some more intensive karmic clearing work, I do this professionally. So if you're interested in a soul realignment, Akashic reading, a Reiki session, an intuitive tarot therapy session, or some spiritual counseling, all of my information and pricing is in the description box below this video. You can email me at services.2kittyandbeyond@gmail.com to book a session or appointment. Much love to you guys in January. See you next time. Bye.